ask Hilly if you put the milk too near the house. Maybe that's why he didn't come.
Bother.
Just don't seem to be able to get the head right.
Hello. I don't know what you're going on about. Head's perfect.
Who is he?
Brilliant, Freddie.
It's Hilly. All right if I go and help her?
Fine.
Harry, is that the girl you were telling me about? The owl girl?
Yes, that's Hilly. I suppose you could say that she sort of came with the house. She was keeping her horse in the stable, and I said she could go on.
I thought horses were anathema to asthmatics.
They are.
I said she could go if she wore a dust mask and gloves, which I bought. Freddie lives, dreams, and breathes horses. If she thought she could never get on one or never stroke a furry animal, she'd give up.
Bye. Bye-bye, sweetheart.
Bye, Freddie. Well, she's looking a lot better than in London. Country life seems to suit Freddie. What are you going to do with yourself?
I haven't made up my mind yet. It'd be nice to have a bit more time with the kids and try to get to know the locals. Come on, Tom, down you get. Listen, go and pick some flowers for Mum.
What are you going to do for money, then? Print it?
Well, Harriet's in favour of me learning a rural skill. Charcoal burning or how to cut a withy.
Buy a kiln. You'll have to do something, Jack. Despite all this countryside air, it's the one thing that doesn't grow on trees.
All in good time.
Sandy's Ted. Ted, this is Freddie's uncle, Jim Lewis. This is our neighbouring farmer, Ted Hubbard. I say, Ted, this happen every Sunday?
Most Sundays, aye. Not here, mind. This be my land. They're only racing here once a year.
Do you think they'd pay him?
Not enough.
Number 30 is in trouble already. Stop him, though. He's going the wrong way.
And number 99 is doing well.
Come on, number 99!
Yeah, come on!
They're sorting themselves out now. Car 188 coming up nicely. And with just 2 laps to go, it's still Red Jethro in car 188, who must be a good half a lap clear now, and he's been given the pull away again. Oh no, I spoke too soon. Red Jethro's in trouble. Car 188 is stopped. Red Jethro is stopped. He's stopped completely dead. And here comes car 79 to take the checkered flag.
Yeah, but you didn't, did you, Reg?
Check out your contact breaker.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, the fibre heel has a habit of breaking off.
Is that right? Well, it won't be that, boy, because I got a new set in this morning, didn't I?
What about the insulating washer underneath the contact itself? Did you check that? See, if you don't replace the insulating washer, the contact can move down and earth out the base plate.
He's right, you know, Reg. He's right.
Crap.
We're gonna have to get one of those strimmers. This place is like a jungle.
Hilly said the badger would come once he knew we were his friends.
But I am his friend. Have you ever seen a badger, Dad?
Seen a badger, me? Yes. When I was about your age.
What was he like?
Well, he was just like the one in the book.
You saw a badger in a dressing gown?
All right. Slowly. All right. Tom, why don't you read for a bit?
He's been in hospital 3 times, put in a mould. And as for the fines he's had to pay, it's simply awful to think of. Yes, and that's part of the trouble, continued the rat. Toad's rich, we all know, but he's not a millionaire, and he's a hopelessly bad
Coming down to the pub?
No, I think I want to finish this.
All right.
And anyway, then I've got to get lunch ready.
Bring him one back.
Okay.
Morning.
Morning, Mr. Belt.
Morning. Morning. Pint of double X, please.
Double X, eh?
Oh, hell.
Rolls in your pocket?
Sorry?
That's what they say round here. What happened to my money, I wonder? Must have a hole in the pocket.
Oh, I see.
Jeff B.
Jack Bolt.
I know. You just moved into old Miss Pocock's place, Meadows Green Farm.
Yeah, that's right.
He was at the motor racing the other day, if you can call him that.
Yeah, I'm glad they don't hold him here every Sunday.
Well, it was quite a sport down here.
Sorry, I've left...
My treat.
Oh, thanks.
Put it on the slate, will you, Fred?
Cheers.
Oh, cheers. How'd you like it down here, then? Bit quiet, like, after London, I suppose?
That's where we're from, is it? London?
Your place must need a lot of work doing to it. Got very run down. Nice lady, Miss Pocock. It was sad when she died.
Yeah, my wife looked after her once, a few years ago.
That fact.
You didn't know that?
I knew Miss Pocock left the farm to her nurse. You still working up in London?
No.
Are you working here, are you?
No, I'm not working down here either.
Are you thinking about it?
Maybe.
Drop in sometime, have a look around. When you pass them, only down the road.
What about the other half?
When you got your right trousers on.
Tom! Bedtime! Tom, go upstairs. I'll be up in a minute. Go on, do as you're told. And what do you think you're doing?
Nothing. I'm not doing anything.
What have you been told?
I don't know what you mean. I'm not doing anything.
You were in the stable, Freddie.
All right, but I was nowhere near Blackberry.
You were in the stable without your gloves and your mask.
I'm perfectly all right. I'm not wheezing.
Yet.
I didn't touch Blackberry, not once.
I don't care. You've broken our agreement. Now go on upstairs. Quickly! And you, Lily. You promised me. I can't be everywhere. Your part of the bargain was to make sure that Freddie wore her gloves and her mask whenever she was in the stable. Now, if you can't keep to that, you'll have to take the horse somewhere else. Okay.
Who's this?
Badger. Freddie, the badger's been. Come on!
Do you know, I didn't realise it still went on, Badger Betty.
Oh, it goes on all right, don't it, Martin?
Well, why doesn't somebody do something about it? It's illegal, isn't it?
Well, that's it. It's like washing your telly with no licence, drinking and driving. So a lot of things, isn't it, Martin?
Are you sure it wasn't the cats again?
I locked these in the mud of the barn last night. Anyway, look. See? There's his paws.
Morning.
Morning, Mr. Bowl.
I must have gone back to sleep. It's this country air. Phil, there was a whole pint there last night.
But I haven't had it.
Dad, the badger's been. He's drunk up all the milk. And he left 4 marks in the flour. Come on.
Right.
Look, Dad.
Yeah. That could be a badger.
Yep, we have an offer.
Reveal what the overriding opinion is.
Well, I think we'll keep that till Thursday. But I think one feeling that we did get from the course was a lot of parents felt they didn't have any actual control over the discipline that's given to children. And in fact, I met
Hello? It's in the base. Yeah, it's got both here.
Actually.
That's quite a classic you're driving yourself.
Well, the Alvis goes back a long time.
I've just been told where there's a MG 2.6.
You know they only made 400 of those.
369. And I've been offered a nice DB4.
I haven't any capital.
Not after capital.
What are you after?
You.
You don't know anything about me.
I was standing on the finishing line when you won it.
I would be late today. Oh, there's Stanley. Hello, Stanley.
Morning.
Hello. In you get, quick. I've left Freddie on her own.
Hello, Stanley.
Yeah, but she'll be all right, but I won't be long, though.
Okay.
Okay? Help yourself to tea.
Thank you. I didn't know there was a bus. Why didn't you tell me? Morning, Ellie. Off then, are we?
Freddie's asleep, so leave her be.
Righto, Willie.
What about your gloves and masks? It's all right. No, if you don't wear them, I don't take you. Don't grip so tight, Freddie. Walk off. Too far forward. Get your leg back. That's it. Back. Back and down. Deeper. Go on. Relax. Good girl. Good. Come in. Deeper. Trot on, Blackberry. Take no notice of me shouting at you, because that's the only way to learn.
Bloody horses. I'm gonna tailgate down. Hands off.
Freddie? Freddie? Freddie?
I can't find her anywhere. It's my fault. I shouldn't have gone out.
They won't be far, Mrs. Bolt. Ellie knows it round here like no one.
She doesn't know how to deal with an asthma attack.
Why don't you try looking down Mooreswood Farm? Regin's place.
Why? What would they be doing down there?
Well, Ellie's seen Reg out at night with his truck up in the woods. You know, she's very fond of animals, is our Ellie.
I don't follow.
Well, she's particularly keen on badgers. She has a way with them. They accept her, they follow her around like dogs.
Hello?
Good. Good.
It wasn't yours, you know.
No, of course it wasn't.
It was what she saw.
Go and let the child's mother in, Hilly, there's a dear.
She ain't her mother, she's her stepmother.
Hilly, you're being frightfully boring, thank you.
There's no one here.
Do as you're asked for once, Hilly. Don't worry. You're quite safe. Hilly brought you here.
I'm sorry, Lady Brule. I didn't realise this was your house. Hilly didn't tell me on the phone. She just gave me the address.
Hilly, put Shadow with Streaky so that Mrs. Bowles can sit down.
Bolt.
Good. You'll be glad to hear your daughter is quite well now. If you will excuse me.
But what have you two got to say for yourselves?
Hilly was giving me a riding lesson.
In the middle of an asthma attack?
I didn't have an attack.
You sneaked off with Hilly. What do you think your father would say?
I don't know.
Oh, yes, you do. Why didn't you just ask?
Because I thought you'd make me ask Dad. Dad'd say no.
Well, of course he'd say no.
It wasn't the horse. It wasn't Blackberry. I promise. I was wearing my gloves and mask.
She's right. 'Tweren't Blackberry.
Well, what was it then?
Something I saw.
What?
Something.
All right, we'll talk about this when we get home. Where did Lady Brule go?
To bed.
To bed?
She always does after a treatment.
the car. Come on, come on. Hilly! Hilly! Why didn't you take her home?
Because of her. She's a healer.
A healer? What sort of healer?
Dunno. She cures animals and people. See that grey? They was going to shoot him.
Well, he looks perfectly fine to me.
Couldn't graze. Had this thing where he couldn't bend his neck, see? Don't know what it's called.
Lady Brule cured him?
Yep.
How?
Same way she always does.
She's sleeping. Without a know. It's a long time since she slept like that.
I know.
And she's sleeping like she used to sleep. Like she did before. Like she did when she was little.
Did you know there was such a thing as a white badger? They're very rare.
Who told you that?
They're very rare. According to myth, well, according to Hilly, they can only be seen by those who can see them.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means that if you want to see a white badger, you have to believe that it exists. Go to sleep. Or you'll be late for work.
London was being late for work.
Little girl feeling all right, is she?
Yes, as a matter of fact, she is.
But you're not here for that, are you?
No. Not really.
You're here to see where I keep my broomstick. Quite right, of course. Not so long ago, I'd have been on the ducking stool. Now, what's on your mind?
Hilly said you were a healer.
Be nice if it were true. I try to be a healer. More importantly, if I am to carry on seeing Freddie, one thing I should know, indeed, one thing one must know, is what medicines is she on.
She hasn't done anything at the moment.
I thought that might be the case.
I wanted to see how she would cope. But in view of the severity of this attack, perhaps...
Don't know if it's what you'd call an attack. More like the sickness coming out. You see? Do you see?
No.
What do you know about natural medicine?
Very little.
It's all in here. You'll find people like me in here. And healing and radionics. I put your little girl on the box. I've taken what's called a witness a bit of her hair, a bit of fingernail, and I've sent them to a chump who does radionics. He has the box.
Just a minute, I don't understand. What is the box?
The box is a device which uses the witness, the bit of hair, the fingernail, to measure the imbalance in the patient. And also it helps to direct the healing energies to correct that imbalance. He has to have the witness to make the diagnosis, do you see? Ideally, we'd like a bit of skin.
Come on, girls. Come on, girls.
Mr. Bate, I'm sorry. Jeff, I got stuck behind a herd of cows.
It doesn't matter, Jack. What's 20 minutes of the span of the universe?
Okay. That's it. Where's the nut? Haven't even started yet.
Are you absolutely sure it was a badger skin?
I know's badger.
Well, I think we should phone the police. You can't tell the police. Badger is a protected species, Hilly. You know that.
Well, Mr. Morse up the road told the police and someone dug his drive up and found his water.
Well, I think that's just a risk we have to take.
Police won't be interested, because nobody else is.
I am.
The courts fine them a couple of £100 at the most. Then they can't pay it because they're unemployed lads owing fines from previous convictions.
I just can't believe that there's nothing we can do.
Outlawing, it's made it worse. I mean, badgers are trophies now. You want to stop badgers, you're going to have to pay for it. Isn't that right, Ellie?
'Tis true.
They won't be able to live with me. Not when this is finished.
Not after he's finished, you mean?
Yeah, but just me will be doing the driving.
Oh, you need a bit of help in that quarter, too.
Like to know who from?
Try asking the mechanic.
Oh, is that right?
He could beat you driving a milk float.
Pure badger bristle.
Hey, not guilty. You bought that for me when we were first married.
Did I?
Before you joined the Friends of the Earth. So what do you suggest we do about Reg? We don't have any proof.
Hilly's seen his car in the woods.
No one's going to take Hilly's word.
Jack. Freddie's seen it too. She's seen the bits. The head and the paws.
Do you know where to find Hilly?
Yes.
You know there was such a thing as a white badger, Jeff?
I've heard it said, but I've not seen one.
Apparently they can only be seen by those who want to see it.
Oh, is that right? Now, those prices from Bartlett's, I can't find them anywhere. One day we better sit down and clean this office out. Have you had them for any...
Today, dry for most of this morning with some sunshine in places, but thickening cloud will bring rain later this afternoon and evening. Another mild day, top temperature.
Here, Reg. Can I have a word with you? Yeah, well, babe. Look, I've seen you and your mates up in the woods with the badgers. Apart from it being sickening, you know it's completely illegal. It's none of your business. Well, maybe I'll make it my business, Reg. Maybe somebody's going to have to teach you a lesson.
What the bloody hell do you think you're playing at, eh? Lucky I wasn't hurt.
Luck didn't come into it. I'm surprised you didn't enjoy the experience.
What's that supposed to mean?
Not much fun, is it, being run into the ground?
Just what you trying to say?
Well, I'll give you a tip. I'd look in your mirror a bit more from now on. Save you having to look over your shoulder all the time.
Did you enjoy racing a car again?
No. Much too dangerous.
The Wildwood is pretty well populated by now, with all the usual lot, good, bad, and indifferent. I name no names. It takes all sorts to make a world. But I fancy you know something about them yourself by this time.
There were badgers here long before people came, and now there are badgers here again. We're an enduring lot. We may move out, but we wait and are patient, and back we come. And so it will ever be.